Harvey here, driving my Clio RS 200. Today I'm doing a video on 5 things I like about my Clio RS 200. There's a few things I really like about it, and I had to think quite hard this morning on what I want to put in this video. So I'm just going to get straight into it. These are in no particular order, by the way. Again, sorry if all you can hear is exhaust. I'm trying to speak loud so you can hear me. So the first thing I really like is the styling of the car. The styling of the car is great. It looks really good. That's exactly why I bought the car. I bought the car not really knowing or really into the performance side. When I first got it, it was my first performance car, but I loved how they look. They look so aggressive on the road. You can make them look really nice. There's not much out there that looks like them, which is why I went for them. That's what I really like about this car. The styling is great. Also, another thing, which you can probably hear, the sound is the second thing. The sound with an aftermarket exhaust on these is so raw, so nice. It pops just naturally, no pop and bang maps. It pops when it needs to and wants to pop. I'm just going to pull over here actually, so I can speak to you guys. Oh, I was bottomed out there, that wasn't good. So yeah, the sound is amazing. As you can hear, I don't know if you want to hear it, it pops, but I'll try and cut in some like exhaust noises in or something. So it pops and it's really nice, really good sound. The third thing, the best thing about these cars, the main selling point, the handling capabilities is amazing. From factory you could get standard ones, but most of them came with a cup pack, which basically had like uprated and stiffer shock absorbers and springs. Mine had that before I put coilovers on it. The handling before coilovers was insane. On coilovers, load about 30 to 35 mil all around, still at the rake stance, so it's like that, as you've seen in my previous video. The handling is like second to none. It's amazing. You can put it around a corner, and I just know that this car is going to come out of that. There's been very few times where I've been scared that it's not going to get around, but the handling is amazing. And then it's also got 20 mil space on each side, because the standard track looks silly with how tucked in the wheels are to the arches. And with this setup, the handling of this car is amazing. It's one of the best handling cars you can get for the money, and it is great. So going on to the fourth thing is just how revvy and strong the engine feels. I put this up against my friend's STs that are like up to 240 to 260 brake. This will go 0 to 60 faster if you get the shift right, because they've got to 8 for boost. This just revs straight up to 8k, and as long as you're over the 4k mark, VVT, variable valve timing is going to come in, which is basically VTEC, but the normal VTEC, not Honda's VTEC, which is just VVT. So yeah, it's amazing. You can see it go to 4, and then the rev counter goes quicker, and it revs through the engine like it's so much quicker. And it's a really nice, strong engine. I've never felt like I'm pushing it too hard, and I've had some hard drives, and it just feels really strong. I don't think there's many issues that people have with the engines in them, to be honest. I know the gearboxes, different story. The gearboxes are shit in these, basically, although I touch wood. There's no wood, but whatever. There's got to be something wood in here, surely. Touch wood. I've never had issues with mine. It's been great. It's never crunched. It feels great. It feels really strong. Nice gearbox, mine. So yeah, that's the fourth thing. The fifth thing is just how raw the entire car feels. It's a proper driver's car. When you're driving it, you feel so engaged into the road. The steering is really nice and heavy. It's not too heavy. Like I've drove a Mini before and a TT, and the steering is a lot heavier, but this it's just the right amount. It's in between. It's not too light. Like my girlfriend's got the Clio RS EDC. The steering is power steering. You can do it with like one finger literally, whereas this one I can't. I can only like wiggle it around, but the steering feels really nice. It's solid, and then along with that, just the rawness of the car. You can hear the engine. You can hear it rev out. It likes being banged off a limiter. It loves it. It sounds amazing. With how stiff the suspension is, coilovers or cup packed springs and shock absorbers, it feels amazing. You feel really connected to the road. You can feel every bump. Some people might not like that. I love that. I love feeling the road. It makes it such more an engaging drive, and that's that's why I love it. So yeah, they're the 5 things I really like about the car. It's quite hard to think of like the best things. That's why I sort of had to categorize them for like the feel and stuff. But yeah, it's amazing. One thing I do wish I had is the fucking Recaros, but I can't spend £1,000 to get some. I don't want to, even though it'd be a good investment because I'd get the money back. But yeah, my hair is a mess today as well, sorry. But yeah, hope you enjoyed watching the video, guys. Have a nice day and peace.